a small foods business in Smith Falls say they're on the brink of closure because of the second wave of the pandemic.
Those at Wonton Crunch say a bank owned by the federal government has come calling for loan payments, and the company has no money to pay them. CTV's Dylan Dyson has more.
This is the biggest seller.
Prim Singh says his wontons are one of a kind, but he's not making any sales right now due to the pandemic.
Our sales are down by at least 70% right now, so we dropped from average of $40,000 in sales to between $3,000 and $5,000 in sales.
It's enough money to keep the lights on, but now into a second lockdown, Wonton Crunch's main source of revenue has been restricted yet again.
The restaurants are about 70% of our business still.
Making matters worse for Singh and his company, the Business Development Bank of Canada is asking Wonton Crunch to start making payments on their $140,000 small business loan, something Singh says didn't happen during the first wave of the pandemic.
On the first wave, we were given a concession to pay interest only. And on the second wave, which is actually bigger than the first wave, we don't have that option anymore.
It's true that the second wave is harder than the first. In Ontario, one business in three report that they will not survive a second lockdown.
Singh says he built Wonton Crunch himself from the ground up. It's a small operation that employs his entire family. He fears that if he can't make any type of payment to BDC, they'll come take his equipment, shut down his business, and leave his entire family out of work.
Unless I get a concession from BDC to pay interest only for a couple months again until the pandemic is leveled off a little bit, our sales go back up, the business is going to be done.
In a statement, the BDC declined to comment on the specific case, but says they have been playing an active role in the federal government's business credit availability program and has provided other special support for entrepreneurs that is complementary to private sector activities. This support includes enhanced working capital loans, greater repayment flexibility, and additional venture capital investments.
We're hoping to see financial institutions and at the different level of governments showing flexibility.
But for Singh, with payments looming, he fears his life's work could be taken away.
The business is worth a lot more than we owe BDC, but if BDC comes and takes it, we lose everything.
Dylan Dyson, CTV News, Smiths Falls.